Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to review Casting in Stone by Morgan Smith. They say that ill winds blew at her back, that she's cursed. And it is true, misfortune follows her wherever she goes. But Kiva fled her old life, tries to lose herself in anonymity, but the unholy circumstances of her birth follow her still. I read Casting in Stone as part of my batch of 30 books for the self-published fantasy blog off. We follow Kiva's perspective. She has quite an interesting way of telling her story. She's almost detached from the people around her, but it's quite clear that there are still a few people that she does care quite deeply for. The tone feels like she's telling us the story later on. It's quite conversational in tone. She's definitely an intriguing character. There is a lot of mystery to her backstory, but as we move through the story, it's quite clear that there's still quite a lot of mystery and manipulation going on around her. There is magic in this world, but it's not hugely detailed. It's quite nebulous, and I think this is because we are watching it from the perspective of someone looking in rather than someone actually experiencing the magic themselves. It has the feeling of a kind of earth and nature based magic system, and reading through, it's only the priestesses who get the gift who are able to use magic. One of the things I really liked were the fight scenes between Kiva and other opponents. They're short, clear and explosive. Differences between skill level and even the size of her opponent are considered and taken into account for the tactics she uses in her fights. Also, the larger battles are recounted in a fairly concise way. There's quite a lot of backwards and forwards in this, which I found made the structure a little bit on the confusing side. After the prologue, we are with Kiva as the village go and investigate a wolf mauling. Then there's a very extensive flashback which itself jumps through time before we return to the characters that we've met very briefly at the start of the book. Then it does take a while once we return to the present timeline to get to the actual point of the plot. It settles into something of a royal court events with mystery before events happen. It just feels a little bit unbalanced. On the whole, I really enjoyed it and I found Kiva quite an interesting character to follow. So if you have read this, I would love to know your thoughts. Thanks for watching and I shall see you all soon.